let's look at the biology behind anger. So we know that why do we feel angry, which I hope you have got to know from the previous video. Now in this video, we'll try to understand that what happens in our bodies when we experience anger. So when we experience anger, our brain perceives a threat, as a result of which it tries to prepare the entire body to either fight or flight, that is, to fight the situation or move away from the situation. In case the body automatically takes on the fight response in an angry situation, we end up having arguments with people, our voice increases, we feel like throwing things, we feel like banging things, or hitting our hands against the wall, or sometimes even being abusive physically with people around us. In case the automatic response of the body becomes a flight response, we try to suppress that anger. So we either become passive aggressive, we become cold or create very strong walls with the people around us, and we try to express that anger in different ways, if not verbally or physically. In our body, in a state of anger, the body reacts in a very, very strong way, which means it leads to a release of different kinds of hormones like cortisols, there's an adrenaline rush. So as a result of which you would notice that when you're feeling angry, your heartbeat starts increasing, your muscles starts getting tensed up, and your lungs also expand because the body is sending oxygen to your muscles and your lungs to create a response. All these bodily reactions are happening in nanoseconds. We can't even get the time to think or feel what's happening in our bodies. Everything we start seeing from a lens of threat, as a result of which our attention gets narrow and narrow, and we are unable to see the big picture or the actual context why a conflict is taking place or the reason why we are getting angry. Now, why don't you take a minute and take an example from one of the situations where you felt really angry, any situation from the past, and write down what exactly did you feel in your body and how did you respond in that situation, irrespective of who was right or who was wrong. The idea is to start building awareness about how your body reacts when you experience anger.